I really do hope schools teach stuff that's a little more, I think education is important. I do. But I really hope the school system teaches like a little more practical like taxes. There should be an entire class that you have to take about what is a 1099, right? Because you graduate high school, you go to work, and then they go, time for taxes, and you say, huh? What do I have to do? Oh, you have to do everything. Do this, don't you know? No, I don't. I'm 18. I have no idea. There's I don't know why there's no tax class. I don't know.
I saw this TikTok of this kid, bro. It's just, it's comedy. A lot of people make fun of TikTok, man. I see some of the funniest I've ever seen. Look at this, bro. Look at this kid, man.
Hi, I'm 18 years old, and this is my first time paying taxes. I really don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell me how much I owe and I'll just pay it? No, we can't do that. You have to figure out that amount for yourself. Oh, okay. Well, if I'm just a little bit off in the amount I owe, it'll be okay because it's my first time, right? Oh, no, we already know how much you owe exactly. I mean, down to the penny, but you still have to figure that out for yourself. Well, what if I get that amount wrong? You go to federal prison. What? Hi, I'm 18 years old. This is my first time paying taxes. I really don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell me how much I owe and I'll just pay it? No, we can't do that. You have to figure out that amount for yourself. Oh, okay. Well, if I'm just a little bit off in the amount I owe, it'll be okay because it's my first time, right? Oh, no, we already know how much you owe exactly. I mean, down to the penny, but you still have to figure that out for yourself. Well, what if I get that amount wrong? You go to federal prison. What? Hi, I'm 18 years old. This is my first time paying taxes. I really don't know what I'm doing. Can you tell me how much I owe and I'll just pay? Hi, I'm 18 years old. This is my first time.
I saw that and I almost died. But it's so true. Literally, I felt exactly that same way when I was 18 and I'm going into the it was like H&R Block or something, and I'm trying to understand taxes, right? And this guy's explaining it to me, and I felt the same exact way. I had no idea what I was doing. Man, I tell you what, a lot of people make fun of TikTok. I've seen some of the best content and the funniest stuff I've ever seen in my life on TikTok. That kid, that little video, cracked me up. Golden, man. Perfect. Yeah, needless to say, bro, listen, man, school, I learned a lot of stuff and I'm grateful for my education. I am. I don't want to not say that because I do think it is important, right? But man, I just think that there was a couple things that they could have taught me that I could have probably used a little more than, hey, Tim, why are these triangles the same? Gee, I don't know, bro. Maybe because they fucking look the same, right? The triangles, they're like, hey, can you prove that these are identical? And I'm like, let me look at number one. Let me look at number two. They look good to me, right?
That kid was so funny in that TikTok, bro. No, you go to federal prison. What?
$150 from Tube Sock. $1 for every pound you weighed when you were 10. You would have been killer for Little League football player, no cap. I appreciate your 150, man. And you really did just like kind of strike a sensitive subject because I was too fat for football. I wanted to play football. I went to go try out for Pee Wee football. I was 10 years old. They had me step on the scale. I weighed like 150. I was a fat kid. I still am pretty fat. And the coach was like, I'm sorry, son. You're too heavy. You'll crush the 10-year-olds. And he couldn't put me in the league with the 13 or 14-year-olds because they're going to crush me. So I was too fat for football. I never got to play. Sage, thank you for your 150, man. You were close to a top D. Well, you were, I think, top D for a minute, but now Seth is. So, but thank you for your 150 and for bringing back some sad memories, man. Appreciate you. 25 from King. Hey, do you watch any NBA? If so, what's your favorite team? If you thought about looking into fantasy basketball. I got to be honest. I'm really big into college basketball because I'm from Syracuse and I'm an SU fan. NBA, I don't watch as much. I typically watch the finals, playoffs, stuff like that. I will say that I've been getting more into it the older I get. Carmelo Anthony, I'll follow a lot just because he came out of Syracuse and he like brought us to a championship. I've been watching, I like watching people that I know that I want to pay attention to. So like Devin Booker, right?
The thing about basketball that I find is really interesting. I almost like watching individual players more than I like watching the whole team, which is kind of like opposite of football for me. I don't know why, but like football, I feel like I'm watching all the Cowboys, right? But there's times I turn the game on, I'm just mainly watching LeBron. You know what I'm saying? Or who's that kid that came out of Dallas? Young kid, Luka, right? Dude, I like watching him play too. I like watching Steph Curry. But it's kind of interesting because I don't really know the whole team. I more know individual players in basketball. So I don't really have a team. I just more watch individual players. I don't know if that makes sense. So 25 from Fox. Hey Tim, is that leg only going to be anime? If so, what about possibly doing like a Cowboy Bebop or Vash the Stampede? Otherwise, I agree with Rui in that spot. Rui would look really cool. A lot of you are going to get really mad at me for saying this. And I literally said this to Mike too when he was tattooing me, but I'm not a fan of Cowboy Bebop. I understand. I get it. It's one of like the originals. I understand, bro. I'm just not a fan of Cowboy Bebop. Okay. Guys, I need a storyline to grip me, bro. I need it. Cowboy Bebop. What's he do? He's a guy and he gets bad guys. Goes to bed, wakes up. Another bad guy. I have no idea anything about him. Nothing. Like, oh, time to go get him. I'm Cowboy Bebop. We got him. Time to go to bed. Wake up. Another new bad guy that I know nothing about. And it's just, dude, I just can't. I can't do it. I need a story. Attack on Titan. Grip the shit out of me in the first episode. First episode. That's all it took. Literally. I was in. I was all in. You all know that first episode of AOT? I'm like, oh my God. And next one, we're going on with the story, right? Guys are getting me sweaty. I'm getting hot. Guys, I have a very strict rule with animes, bro. I watch 3 episodes. If I'm not in, I'm out. That's it. Do you know one anime? You know one anime I'll never watch? You know one anime I'll never watch? One Piece. Do you know why? Because you have a guide to help you watch the anime. You fucking kidding me? Not only do I have to to watch the anime, I should just watch the anime. I don't need a guide. It's like, okay, here's a filler episode. Here's a filler episode. Skip here, skip here, skip here. Fast forward this part. I'm not doing it. I'm not. Now you guys got, now I have a headache, dude. Look what you guys are doing, man. What do you think about Jake Paul and the McGregor fight rumors? I keep going up and down with Jake Paul. I really do. It's like, I like him, and then I'm like, oh, what are we doing? It's like, I'm like, man, it's like after the fight with Nate, I genuinely really respected him and kind of the way he handled everything. I was like, damn, bro, that's lit. You know, and then that video saying shit about Connor's wife and trying to get him to fight. I'm like, come on, right? Jake and Logan both, man. I like them both as content creators. Logan's my age. I like Logan a lot. Jake, it's kind of like been up and down a bit. Like I've been like, okay, what are we doing? Then he kind of, and I guess I just say sometimes he's like younger than me, right? And I'm an old guy. I'm an old as dirt. You know what I'm saying? But after the fight with Nate, after the boxing fight, I had a lot of respect for Jake. I was like, man, I thought he handled himself really well. He gave credit to Nate. Man, I mean, and I understand what he's doing, right? Everyone gets what he's doing. So like from a marketing standpoint, I kind of understand like what he's trying to get at. But yeah, I understand. I guess the point, the bottom line for me with Jake Paul, I understand what he's doing. I get it, right? He's trying to get Connor going. He wants Connor to fight him. And I get that. But that video is definitely pretty disrespectful. So I don't know. We'll kind of see what happens with it, right? Honestly, right now I'm more focused on Logan with Floyd. I think that's still crazy that's happening. I'm kind of blown away that's happening. So, yo, Tim, you should start a podcast and call it Just Chatting and upload the audio from the first 2 hours of stream. I mean, that's kind of what my Timthetatman 2 channel is on YouTube. It's literally just like a podcast. And yeah, so maybe there is, I got to be honest, there's a part of me that kind of is considering actually making this kind of thing into an actual
podcast. It's just a matter of what does that look like? Because right now, chat, it's like I talk to you every day, right? So it's not really a podcast, because a podcast like Joe Rogan, right? That he has someone on and he talks to them. But this is like I'm talking with chat. So it's kind of different, but I don't know what that would look like. I don't know. But I've been talking to my agency about potentially turning this into an actual, like, you got to sponsor. Like, this segment of Just Chatting is brought to you by Kevin or something like that, right? My thing is, basically, I'm kind of set up right now that I could just bring someone on and talk to someone. But at the same time, I kind of have my own routine with my Just Chatting where I'm talking with you, the chat. And I like that engagement. I do. I love the beginning of my streams. I think it's turned into this big thing where at the start of my stream, everyone knows we just kind of talk about shit, hang out, and then we get into it. Bringing a guest on, that would kind of change the dynamic, because then I wouldn't be talking to you. I'd be talking to someone else, and you'd be here, and maybe I could ask them a question or something that you would do. But I don't know. I love this Just Chatting part of my stream. But anywho, long story short, I'm getting sidetracked on fucking everything today. Long story short, Timthetatman 2, my second YouTube channel, is all Just Chatting related things. More Timthetatman is stuff just outside of only Warzone and Call of Duty. And the main channel right now, we are going ham on Warzone, Call of Duty, and Cold War. Man, getting distracted a lot today. 25 from Taco. One more session to go. I showed you the first session a while back. Here's a progress picture. Man, I got a lot of respect for people that do full backs. I don't know how you guys, that's crazy. I can't imagine getting tattooed like down here. That would just not be enjoyable at all. I'll probably, there's going to be a day where I'm going to run out of room. There is, and I'll probably end up doing my back. 25 from Dan. Have you considered making a Reddit page so chat can roast you? Thought about it. Maybe. Thank you for your 25, Dan. What's this guy doing, bro? Oh, what's up, Dan? Dan, do you want to get banned? Dan plays L, Warzone L. What have you contributed to my chat? First thing you said was in 2018, you said Pogs, which isn't even an emote, right? But is P-O-G-G-S all caps is not an emote, right? Is it? Am I missing something? Then he said hello in 2020. He literally took a break for 2 years and then came back. And all he said was hello. And now you're just spamming Warzone. I'm not going to ban you, Dan. You've been here for a while. Just shut the fuck up. All right. I don't get carried in every game. No, I don't. No, I don't. Dude. Bro, okay. I'm actually pissed. Okay, listen, I made it all to count when I was peak Overwatch, peak ability, peak what I was doing. I was GM on my alt, it was like by myself. You guys are pissing me off, dude. You guys are pissing me off, dude. I'm sure I'm not the only one, but COVID's taken a lot of toll on my mental health. Graduated in May, got a career in a nice house. Working from home is lonely. But you helped me out a ton. Hope the best, Clay, for real, man. Happy to be here, bro. I appreciate your 25 whips. If I don't want Kevin in the picture, don't edit Kevin into the picture. Take him out. Out! Thank you.